And one of the hardest things to explain to fucking kids these days is stay away from jail bait. Stay away from them kids that can get you jail. You can spot them a mile off, like. Why? Because they're getting arrested. They're going in and out of jail. They're jail bait for you. The more you're around them, the more prospects of you getting a prison term. End of. So avoid them spaces and them criminal faces. It's hard to do. Why? 'Cause that's where the pull is. The music's pulling them there. The drug culture's pulling them there. The fashion's pulling them there. And the money's pulling them there. And you know as well as me, well, hopefully, music and fashion drive the culture. Your kids' music and fashion is gangbanging. Your kids' music and fashion is shooting with guns, dealing drugs and battering women. And this is what your kids are getting dragged towards. Why? Because they're dressing like that and they're listening to music like fucking that. They mightn't have been like that a year ago. Here they are now a year, carrying knives, participating in drug dealing and drug taking. And it's always the case. Doesn't matter what generation you came from. It's the music and the fashion that got you there. Nice one, Claire. Think about it. So all you ravers, you had this new beat come on the scene, and to fulfill the need to look good during this frenzy, they brought out acid trackies, illuminated colours, neon colours, fashion, music. Had you dressing like fucking idiots, dancing like fucking idiots for decades. All of us though, not just Jews, I'm saying like all of us, we all got dragged into this fucking madness, haven't we? Every generation gets a new madness given to them. What's the new madness for the recent generation? Politics. You know how hard it is for adults to not interfere with politics. It's all over, it's just on you, innit? Kids are getting dragged in, lefties and righties and Gen X and all this shit. Look how many kids are losing the plot over politics. It's going to spread like wildfire. And it's all to do with control. Controlling us. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Look how many of you have forgot about the grooming gangs and a national inquiry. I still think about it every day. Yous are fucked on immigration. Do you think that's not on purpose? Do you know what's at risk if you turn your attention back to a national inquiry? The Labour government never existing again because of what they've covered up and who's participated in the cover-up. Do you know how massive that is when it comes to the monarchy, control, all this shit? If you get one of the oldest, most prominent political parties completely abolished because of what they've done, it's a madness, a crazy madness for the elites. All this immigration shit, they're pushing it in your fucking face because they know that will break the back of this country. I'm fucking telling you, mate, that goes right up, mate. You've got girls murdered and they've known about it and covered it up. We haven't got to them details yet. Why? Because they haven't brought the Hillsborough law in. The whole point of them not bringing that Hillsborough law in and delaying the legislation of that Hillsborough law going in is because the minute it goes in, then laws can be used to uncover what happened in these grooming cases. That's why Starmer's not pushing it through. They're not going to, ever. Not now with this cover-up in play. And as that's happening, we're getting more people passing away who's fought the whole fucking life for justice of Scousers and their kids who attended a football match. I've had another one pass away recently, Barry. That Hillsborough law will uncover everything that's gone on there. The HIV blood scandal. It would have uncovered the post office scandal. It would have uncovered the Hillsborough scandal well earlier. Every one of these, the government's lying. Every one of these, the governments have made statements and documents which have lied and made it look different than what it really was. We go on to Glenfield Towers. There's another one. That won't ever get addressed now. Why? Because it's the Hillsborough law that will solve this shit. We get on to the grooming scandal. The Hillsborough law will force the elite to release everything you need to know about that. And once it's released, that political fucking power base is just dead. Bam. They've got no choice but to become a full Islamic political party. They've got no choice. Why? Because if they don't, it's the end of them. And probably the end of democracy in this country. That's what you're looking at. That's why they're protecting it. So don't think for 1 minute these immigrants getting sent over is just like yeah, it is, but it's keeping you all focused on this shit. Look what the media's pumping out. They're mentioning wrong-uns, but they're all white wrong-uns, white wrong-uns. Oh, look at this white wrong-uns, Nick. Oh, look at this, They're not mentioning nothing about that. They think they're clean past it. They think they've got the mind of the public on all this and they have. They've done it. I'm watching it unfold. Everyone's forgetting about the victims of these fucking grooming gangs, past and present. Everyone. Tommy Robinson, he's part of it. He's just took your mind right over there, most of yous. Look, you know when you take up the responsibility on such a fucking powerful political fucking objective, such as these grooming gangs, and you put yourself on that pedestal like you're the leader of men, you're gonna do something about this, and everyone supports you and fucking believes that you're gonna be the man that fixes this, and then you just turn your back on it and go that way. That's not fucking right in my books, mate. I don't give a shit what you say. There could have been other people that could have took that pedestal and done exactly what the fucking men behind them wanted them to do, and done exactly what you were meant to do in an unlawful situation. What you're witnessing there is unlawful, and you've got a dickhead trying to be lawful to address it. Doesn't make sense. And when you've had 15 years of galvanisation in all different particular ways, millions of pounds donated to you, hundreds of men, thousands of men, in the tens of thousands of men willing to support you to the fucking hilt, what have you done? You've done fuck all, nothing. You're going on like you're this big unlawful fucking freedom fighter, resistance fighter. Everything you're doing's lawful and you're getting permission off the fucking feds to do it. How the fuck are you going to do anything for us? How the fuck are you going to do anything for the victims? How the fuck are you going to galvanise a real war when you're fucking shit scared to do so? And this is what I'm saying. He's had everything he fucking needs to make a point. And he's still screaming about making a point. How much time do you need to fucking scream? You could be been screaming for 10 years. In 5 years, we're going to be in civil war. In 5... All right, then. We're going there. But what the fuck are you doing to stop it? You're just screaming about it. You've been screaming about it for 15 years. You've had pure funds. You've had pure donations. You've had men killed in prison for supporting you. Like Mr. Lynch. You know, this is what you're fucking doing. You've got 8-year-old kids going to your events, screaming the shit that you scream. That kid doesn't understand in 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, when he's woke up, got on with his fucking life, mixing with these communities that he once hated because of you. That content's gonna pop up and fucking ruin him. And you've done it to thousands of young men who you're encouraging to jump on this bullshit that you're spreading. That's what he's doing. There's no point being made. He's screaming about, I'm going to make me points. You've been doing it for 15 years. All I'm seeing is destruction, division, imprisonment, ego, money grabbing bullshitter. And it does my fucking head in that all our men in our fucking country can't see past the shit you're doing. You're not helping, you're not solving, you're just creating more division, giving them people who want to fucking take power more time to do so. It's all you're doing. You're dragging your fucking heels. You've got enough men round you. You've got a network round you. You've got enough money round you. Fucking do something, shithouse. You put yourself on the pedestal. Fucking do it. Stop screaming like you're this big warlord or you're this big resistance fighter that's going to fight to the death for your people, because you're a shithouse and you're fucking not.